Hello you guys, back again with another Minecraft video. This isn't the speed running or whatever it was video that I had. This is one that, well, I'm just about to do a big mining session. So I just decided here, look, this is the world that I started like 2 days ago. It's called Poggers. And I'm trying to live like a little hobbit from Lord of the Rings. Little wandering trader. I've been doing just a load of stuff out here. Just getting a load of wood. So I have my own little forest going on out here. And one of these came, so happy with one of them. So I'll have to do some fishing soon enough now and get some glass bottles and some smokers and get all that going. I also found bamboo when I first spawned in. I found bamboo right beside me. I had 12 and then I planted all 12 of them. I did, and then they grew, and then I got a stack in a bit. I don't think I have them on me, I don't, but started using that, then planting this out. Now this is on, as far as I know, this is on peaceful, so there is no mobs, so it's handy. It is this way just to get myself started up and then get myself ready. So I started this yesterday or the day before that, and had this lovely idea in my head of going in, having like a little hobbit place like this. Very like, it's almost like living in a cylinder, like living in a tube. Very round feeling here. That was brilliant. And I thought, yeah, I'd go into here now, and you'd go through here, and you'd have these big long corridors like this, and you'd have furnaces lining the walls, which is what I was thinking about doing. But then I came up with this great idea that if I done it so that you'd have like an upstairs, which I still have to mine out, and the same size as this room here, and the same downstairs, which is what I'm working on right now. I've just started this bit here now, and to do it in the same way as this, okay, but to have the floor like this. See how these are just stripped birch, I think it is, or stripped oak, I can't remember, it's one or the other. That's your stripped oak there, and then that's your stripped birch. So I think it's stripped oak I'm using here, and just to use this pattern here, all the way along the floor. I'd say it'll look really nice as a flooring. Then have the roof then as, well, not the roof, but have the walls then like this, and then have these pillars then as well in birch. So this way then you have your oak here on the floor, and then you have your stripped birch here as the pillars. But what I was thinking of was doing it so that you'd have your stripped oak, you would do, down on the floor, and then you'd have your birch on the walls with just your ordinary oak logs just here, so that's the idea I'm going for, and hopefully it all goes well. So this is all just a big mining session. This is here now. You can see I was using the roof, I was, as a guide. I came in, I just started mining until I found this bit here. Went one more and I realized then, yeah, that's fine. This is where the next wall goes. It's where your floor is, and this is your roof. So that's as far as it goes, and then it goes all the way across then to here. So it goes all the way down then. But what I also found out is that there was 2 or 3 caves. There's one here. I had to light all this up for when I go up into a higher difficulty, when I don't want mobs spawning underneath my base. So there was a big coal vein there was there. So then this is just there's 2 of them, and the 2 of them bring you out. So this one here brings you out at this side of the mountain, so then you can just run along the top here, and I'll show you now real quick. And it should bring you out to, where is it now? Should be here, isn't it? Yes, it is here. That's where the base is. So the base goes out there, and then there's the little staircase down, and then it comes all the way around and out around here where it was. That's the cave there. Now while I am here, yeah, I'll just go here now real quick, because what I want to do one of the days when I'm doing a really big thing is the reason why I'm growing up the bamboo is so I can get scaffolding. That's it. And then I'm going to do this until I have like an obscenely large amount of bamboo. I only have a stack so far, and then from there then I will use that. There's all the furnaces, but I will be using the using the scaffolding, and I'll be building big farms and things like that, so hopefully they all turn out well. So for the minute now, we're just mining. This is literally all I'm doing. I just decided here, look, I might as well make a video about it. You know, bring you guys along. That's where the door is. The two doors line up perfectly as well. And what I was thinking about doing was this downstairs area here. If I can, I don't know if I'll be able to though. I don't think I'm good enough for it. Would be to get like a little villager trading hall going downstairs here, and then see, this is the other cave here that I found. Literally just found it there as I was like mining out a small bit, and I had to fill it all up, back up down with dirt. When I was getting rid of this part here of all the stone, I just fell down. I was like, what the hell is this? And then it brings out, it was by the other side of the mountain it does, so it's really handy it is to have the two of them. So yeah, it's boring, but it helps in the greater scale of things. It does massively. Now it'd be brilliant if I just went off mining, got a load of iron, and then just went off and just made a beacon. But getting beacons now is the least of my worries. So I think in some new update, the Wither can actually break obsidian. I don't know if that's just on like a different version of this or not, but when I used to play it anyway on the Xbox 360, all you do is just put the Wither into a box of obsidian and pretty much just forget about him, and that'll be it. You'd be sorted. But that's gone now, that is. So since this is all lit up now as well, I'm just going to fill it up for now, because later I'll be taking it all back out and I'll be filling it up. I will do with all those like designs here and stuff. So I have big plans I do for this. This is one of the worlds that, like, if you play Minecraft anyway, there's worlds you come across there, you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to like chill on this world and just play it for ages, and then you might get bored of it and you just might not ever come back to it again, which is normal anyway. It happens to me all the goddamn time. But I went off it and I decided that show what you know, that I was going to download one of the RTX worlds, thinking that, oh, this would be brilliant here. You can just download it off your, and downloaded it anyway, and came to the very quick realization that, yeah, you can download it, or you can play the world, yeah, I do that, but you can't see a damn thing, you can't, because the lights are all gone. And you get this message, well, I got a message, I did anyway, say, from the, just as you start it up, say, oh gosh, still have stick drift, that I have to get rid of this wall here now. Give a message you saying that you don't have the full like capabilities to actually play RTX, and that you'll be going back to like a secondary version of it, which is, I thought it was, oh yeah, sign me up for the secondary version, as long as there's, I still thought, yeah, look, you'd be able to at least look around the world. You can, but it is just extremely dark. I'll show it to you now, guys. I'll probably show it to you now in a later video or something I will do. It is so dark. It's actually like I had my brightness in game up to full. I had the brightness on my phone turned up to full, and I had like the phone like an inch away from my eyes, and I still could not see. And that was for a map called the Observer. Younger brother was on about it to me, and I was like, oh yeah, this would be brilliant. Get that now and play away and be sound. But no. Usually in this game, I can actually render in 24 chunks on my phone, and with that, the max was, I think, was like 12 or something. So I was like, all right, something's definitely up here. So this is the wall here, so I don't really have to mine out this bit here. I don't even know why I started, but yeah. Hey, that's it. That's it all done. Now we can start blocking up these holes. We can do now one of the days. Once we start filling all this area here up, because I've measured out, I have certain parts of it measured out where you have the distance here. That's 5, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's the 5th one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, then it's the 5th one. And it's 3, then it's 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one. So it's okay, you know? So from this one here, it is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we will mark this one off. Oh gosh, this is going to be really small. Okay. Oh, this room's actually 3 high. I think this other room is like 5 high, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 high. Okay. So we're clearly not finished mining. We have to mine down 2 more blocks. We do lower this whole floor by 2. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's like that, and then you just strip, strip, and strip. Perfect. And then you just go over then to the other side. Yum. Oh gosh. That's pretty much it. Now we have to get the wood, then all these oak planks, all the way over, make this all look like it's all one big thing. You know? Once we have that done, we should be, I wouldn't say we'd be golden, but we will definitely be on the way. The only thing is about this area is that those cobblestone areas you see, that's because there's a cave. There is, and I don't like the caves in this place because I just want them either to just be all filled up. Because I don't want to like try and go to sleep or something and all of a sudden you can't go to sleep, monsters are nearby. Or just to constantly have the sound of them nearby. It's just annoying. I'm not worried, I'm not about the amount of cobblestone that I'm wasting here. You know, I'm just going to let all this stuff here despawn because I'm probably never going to use it again unless I'm going to use smooth stone. Well, not even smooth stone, like using the... I suppose it is. Isn't it smooth stone? I think it's smooth stone. I like how also I'm only have noticing there now. I'm going to start using a new pickaxe while I still have my old one. I thought it was only where there was dirt that there was the cave, but clearly not. Some stuff that was there actually underneath the cave. Well, underneath the stone. There's some stuff to be taken out. I just want this to do now just be really good. Because then I might open this world up then and start inviting some people into it. So I want this first place here now to be really looking perfect. As good as I can possibly make it. For my skill level anyway. Because this right now, usually I just build just for just sheer functionality. I don't care how it looks as long as it works, you know. And a lot of my builds either become really messy or I just get really I just lose interest in it. I don't want to do it anymore because, it doesn't look nice. So now we're just going to fly through this here now. Get all this area here now. Just get it all mined out really quick. Wow, those two broke can't really say they broke quickly because there was hardly anything left in them. Okay, so this is the 2. Say, yeah, I might have to go down 3 and then just completely re-layer the second layer, Oh, this would be brilliant if I had an iron pick, but I just don't want to waste my iron, I don't. Because iron right now for me is fairly rare, I don't want to be wasting on an iron pick that I'm just ultimately going to just break, kind of pointless. So, nearly the first, gosh, it's the particles. For some reason there I was like, no way did I just find diamonds, but then I just realised I was like, no way, because I'm definitely not on the right level for diamonds. I'm still up on like Y70s I think, or at least at the lowest Y50s, so there's no way of me getting diamonds, or if I do it's just 1 or 2, that's it, This room has to be 5 high, it does. So I might have to actually go 7, because take into account the actual size of the spacings for the blocks themselves that take up the wall, and then you account that into the gap you do then. So if you want a 5 wide space, you have to mine out 7 blocks and fill up the first one and the 7th block. That way then the blocks in between your 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, that's your 5 block gap. That way then they're all fine. I love if this whole thing was just dirt. I'd hate if it was sand, because that would just take way too long. So now, gosh, that's, ooh, right. This room's gonna be lower than I think. So we have right now, as low as it is, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So we do have to go down to this one here. This block here we'll have to take out and fill up with wood. This one here that I'm jumping on. So it'll be like there. That'll be it. But really, it'll be like, well, I can't start. I can't just in the middle of nowhere in this build. Yeah, this is a lot to take on actually. It's only starting to hit me now. But I want it to look really, really good. You know, you don't go off and call the world poggers for nothing. You know. Oh my gosh, I'm just burning through these stone pickaxes. Suppose you would do that because they're stone. It's just very tedious, it is. Hey, I didn't know what happened there. I genuinely thought, oh no, my game broke. Then I just saw the torch fall and I was like, oh no, it's fine. We are nearly there. Nearly there. So this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this block here has to go. Yeah. I'm sorry as well if you guys can hear anything in the background. What you can hear in the background more than likely is a lot of boy racers, which are driving around the town, revving their cars and things like that, getting a bit of a kick out of it. So whatever that's about, I don't know. So I was coming over, I was earlier on, I was, and I could just hear them revving. And I don't know who it was. Because where it is from my house, it's like a 5-minute walk. It's at a church, in a giant car park. 9 times out of 10, when you walk by, there's always boy racers there. That's more than likely where it's going down. Oh, I was hoping that it wouldn't break on me. There we go. Now then. The heck, I didn't even press R2. Why did he do that animation? That was weird. But yeah. Now we will no. Oh, that looks okay. The only bit is this annoying bit up here. And there we go. Now the fun begins. far as I know, that's right so far. For another 5, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be 4 then. 2, 3, 4, yes. And now I would have picked up a load. I didn't press the button again. This controller, I am seriously contemplating getting a new one. I got this, I did, and got it all in good faith. You know, wanted pretty much just for Minecraft. That way then it's just easier it is to use. You know, to actually be able to play rather than just using your hands all the time. Because I'm a lot more used to playing on console. And got it, and for the first week or so it worked like an absolute charm. Couldn't fault it. And after I was playing UFC, I was with my younger brother a couple of times, and there's a few times when I would be standing quite a bit away from him, and for no reason whatsoever he'd just start doing certain moves he would do, where he'd like put his guard up, or he'd just put his body guard up, or he'd just start like trying to slip punches even though there's like quite a distance between us, which I found was strange at the start. And asked my brother about it, and he says, well look, you're more than likely, you know, pressing the button. I'm literally not even holding the button. So it's gotten to the point now where with this controller where it only works on my phone, or I used to be able to use it on his PlayStation. It doesn't connect to anything now, it doesn't. Only phones. And even to do that, I have to connect it and disconnect it and then reconnect it 3 or 4 times just for it to work. And then you might be playing a game such as Minecraft. I have a couple of worlds I do on this, and it'll just start doing weird things. Where like you'll just be walking along and all of a sudden you'll just start attacking villagers or iron golems, and you're not even pressing the button, and yet it's still happening. You know, that kind of stuff is very annoying. Like that there now, how I walked off. Or as you'll notice sometimes when I'm looking down, it'll just go like this, up, okay? When that happens, that's just the stick drift, that is. Or if there's a time when it'll just start walking forward for me, it will do. So when those kind of things happen, it really annoys me. But there's nothing I can do about it, so I could go and completely disassemble my controller, but I don't know the first thing about it, so I don't want to go off and start, you know, cracking something open that I don't know how to put back together again. You know, that'd be the last thing I want to happen. Now, that's such a handy thing there. Just craft stack. Press that and just forget about it. You know, the buttons just do the rest. Like that walking that just happened there, that very second, I did not press that. Now, I'm pretty sure the upstairs is... Right, so it's like that. So the walls are flush and then you have the bit coming out. That's fine. That's good to know. So then this one goes... See what I mean? It's annoying. The walking forward there, those movements, that are literally happening right now. I'm not even touching the controller. Like, it gets really, really, really annoying really quickly. Especially when I'm racing, because I play a game I do called Real Racing. Really good game, love the game. But yeah, this controller completely ruins it for me. I got it from Arctic Gaming. Now usually the reviews I was reading, you know, you can't fault them. When I first got the controller, I genuinely couldn't fault them. It was absolutely perfect. It was. But became pretty clear pretty quickly. Okay, I see my mistake. These are supposed to be outshot from the wall. My ones are recessed into it. My ones are flush, aren't they? Yes. Right. Because I knew as soon as I put this one down, I was like, that does not look right. And, oh, I do have an axe. Okay. There we go. Like that walking in there towards that wall, I genuinely did not press any button for that to happen. And yet it just still did. There we go. Oh my gosh, I literally just... Oh gosh, it's going to be a long day, long day, long day. I literally just done the exact same thing again. Oh gosh. There we go. That's more like it. I want that nice round feeling like you get when you come into the first room. Are these recessed out? No, they're not. These ones are flush. You know, like I want it like this. This is like a proper hobbit. You know, it's really nice and round. You live in a tube, really small, and then you walk into this area and it's like boom. I want all these walls here then to have their furnaces, smelters and blast furnaces and all that. Upstairs then I want just a big, like, you'd almost call it like a balcony, where you'd have like a room to stay and then your bedrooms be up there, and then you'd have these big glass areas here. You would do them with the light coming in, like white stained glass, where the light can come in through in there. I have another one up somewhere around there. You know? That's the idea anyway. Whether I pull it off or not is a totally different thing. But I have a map. I've never even noticed that I'm holding a map until literally just there now. Don't even know if I was holding one before now or if I wasn't.